Purpose of this event is everyone knows about artificial intelligence, what is actually artificial intelligence, what is data science, but everyone right now is not sure what is the best way to learn, and there is lot of hype, lot of misinformation and lot of confusion in the market right now. Every time new things are coming up, the latest buzzword is generative AI, large language model, transformers, generative pre-trained transformers. And people are getting confused what to actually do, how to learn, how to adapt, how to use it in our work or in our profession. So I'm doing this webinar audio event. Why audio event? Because it's like a clubhouse event. Like people can also request to talk, to come on their speaker panel as well and share their thoughts or whatever things that they are having. I may not be able to answer everyone, but at least I can give an idea, because everyone is specific. Every person out here, the 40 people who are in the listening panel, and more than 200 people who have registered, everyone has a different story, their different condition. How they can use that condition, their situation, to learn and to make a path is very different. But we have to have the general awareness about the basic things that are there in this particular journey. Artificial intelligence and the data science that we tell are very old. Artificial intelligence is a term that has come in 1956. I will be taking Raghu Vara, who is here. I will be taking the questions in a later part. So please bear with me for the first 15 to 20 minutes, and then I will be taking. You want to, if you have to ask anything, have any suggestion, please, I will open up the floor to the audience after 20 minutes, if that is okay, because I just want to set the context to the 50 people who are here. I don't want to make it a personal session right now. I'll take the questions later on. So what I'm trying to tell is, just give me some time. Many people are asking to speak. Just give me some time, and I will get back to you. This is going to be an interactive session, but I just want to tell my thoughts first. It is a very old stuff, right? AI is a very old stuff. I have been working in this industry for 18 years. I have seen this grow from nothing, where it was just called statistical modeling, to the crazy stuff that is going on right now. Right now, there is so much noise. I am also scared. After 18 years working in the industry, I am scared. What will I do tomorrow? Because things are moving so fast. So I'm not sure about the new people, what they are feeling. Because to be honest, 18 years of experience. I have worked in tools like SPSS, SAS, R, Python. I have done more than 100 projects. I have deployed more than 100 model. I have done so many iterations, so many models, but now the things have become crazy after the generative AI and all these new models that are coming in. So the thing is, I just want to share my experience and how I have helped 1,000+ people in their journey. And the main thing that we have to, whatever is the noise that is going on, we have to focus on the foundations. This is what I tell all my mentees and all the people who talk to me. Focus on the foundations. I know it is tough. People may not agree with me, because nowadays everything is in a click of a button. You get all the answers about p-value, hypothesis testing, about the different type of tests. You will get it in a click of a button. But what to use, when to use, what is the foundation, when to use t-test, when to use chi-square test, when to use the z statistics, when to use all these things, two-tailed test, one-tailed test. So all these small things, you need to have the foundation for that. You need to have the basic maths and statistics. You need to have, even many of my mentees are non-maths, non-physics, non-STEM background. I tell them, I teach them, and I spend time for them to learn statistics. Many of the people nowadays, the young generation, they don't want to learn maths and statistics. They are scared. They are a little bit scared of that. And to be, guys, just wait. I will give you guys time to speak. Let me just continue my train of thoughts. You just keep your hands raised. I will take one by one according to the priority. So now what is happening is these things are really important. Second thing, after doing maths and statistics and whatever is there, because this is what is going to keep you away from the crowd. Right now, coding, to be honest, yesterday I was working on React. React is a software, it's a front end by Node.js. So I am building a chatbot using OpenAI. But one client wanted a React. He wanted to have it on a front end. I am a data scientist. Right, I have done coding, Java coding. 16 years back, I was doing Java coding, but now because of the use case and because it was urgent, and I did not have any readily available person who knows React very well, I had to learn. I had to spend few hours to learn React, deploy the OpenAI model, the chatbot that I created, customized chatbot on React, and give it to the client. It took me 8-9 hours, but I could do it because of my past knowledge of coding and my experience that is there. But I had to learn. It's a new tool and technology. So software is important, coding is important. You have to know, but you have to be flexible and open to also work on these type of requirements that come in from your client or from anyone, that you cannot say now in this era that I am a data scientist, I am not going to do software programming. That is not the now, because you have the backend. Your stronghold is math, statistics and modeling. That is fair. But nowadays companies don't want you to only just build models. They want you to deploy the model. Right. I'm going to talk about other things that are there later on, like ML ops and all those things. But I'm giving you the example of a chatbot because right now it is a sad reality. It is a very, very sad reality that every company wants to have a ChatGPT type of chatbot for their company, which is, I will talk, maybe I have a lot of other sessions that I do about conversational AI, generative AI. But that is the second part I will tell about that. But the main thing is you have to be open to take up any technology. So what coming back to the best way to learn is make your foundation strong. I am talking here on this panel today with 18 years of experience. Right, I can pick up any technology in a day or two because of my strong foundation which I have built, and I have helped many people build. That foundation has to be built. You need to know the logic building. It can be any code. It can be Python, R, SAS. How you can solve a problem building a logic, that skill. And in a logic, you have to have a mind, open mind, in which you have to give, whenever you're writing the code, think about different scenarios that can happen. Because with the data, you have to do coding. You will have to have a very good understanding of the data. What are the different type of scenarios? Because feature engineering is a skill. Data engineering, feature engineering, these skills you have to have in your own. You have to ask the right questions. You have to have the logic building. Once the logic is clear in your head, what you have to do, you need to know basic Python and all those, the functions, oops, basic, that you have to have the functions, loops, classes. That all foundation is important, and how you can build the logic and deploy your code or whatever it is according to that particular scenario. But your programming logic should be good. I don't tell people you should be good in Python, R or any of the tool, but you should be good in building logic, and you should know one programming language very well. When I say very well, you should be very comfortable in doing Python. Because nowadays, for me, I have done everything, but nowadays Python is being used in almost every place, so Python should be very strong. Statistics, as I already told, has to be strong. SQL is one thing that I tell not initially, right? Initially, I don't tell people to fix on SQL so much right now. If you are not getting for jobs, it is very important. But for learning AI and data science, SQL you can keep it for the side right now. But Python, statistics, and maths should be very very good. And one dashboard tool like Power BI. Nowadays, I am focusing on Power BI because it is coming up a lot. We all know that OpenAI, Microsoft invested in OpenAI, and they're getting features of OpenAI in Power BI and Excel. So you need to be pick up one visualization, and whatever analysis you are doing, whatever work you are putting, you can show that in Power BI. And also, I forgot about Excel. Excel is very very important because even now I'm using 60% of my time I'm using in Excel to do all the data modeling work that is there. Okay, these skills are really important. Why? Because you have to, any data science that is there, you need to know these things. SQL and all will come later on. Machine learning, all the other things will come later on. But after having a basic skills that are there that I told you, how to learn the way is, because nowadays things are changing a lot. As we all know, new models are coming in, but that those things you can learn later on. First you have to be good in the foundation, start doing projects. One way is start building projects. Second way that I have recently introduced, and why one of the other motives of this call today is that what I have done, I have an academy for the last 3-4 months as well, right? There are theory is available everywhere. Even I also have theory that is really important, that is for the skills that are required for you. Theory is there, but the thing is you need to practice. And the main purpose of any academy or any mentoring sessions that I do, anything is that to build confidence. You have to have the confidence, right? For it may be for a job. So nowadays, as we all know, data science is and AI is so evolving that the I or anyone the will not have the confidence. Because when I am talking about conversational AI LLM models, to be honest, 1 month back I did not know how does transformer models this generative pre-trained models, how it works. I did not know because it is very complicated. It took me time to learn about it and then talk about it. So these are the things that you have to have. You have to get, and how to get confidence. The only way to get confidence is by doing projects. I know many of us in this call, they don't get opportunity in their jobs to use. Some of you are lucky because most of the jobs you will not be using most of the AI skills that you are learning or you have to learn, because companies have systems, they have processes. So you cannot adapt or use new technologies just like that without approvals and all those things. So the learning is very very much limited in big corporations. If you are very lucky, like in FANG companies like Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, these type of companies, they are very open for people to try out new things, and there the learning is very high. But as we all know, most of 99% of the people don't work there. They work in small companies, or they are solopreneurs, or they are startups. So you have to have that motivation to build good projects. If you want to get a job, that is fine. Job is also an option, but you need to have the ability to build projects nowadays, end-to-end projects. It can be any business use case that you have selected. I don't want to go into that, but you have to have a commercially viable product that you can build as a project. It can be in your resume, it can be in your profile, and it can give you a good experience. And this is the best way for anyone to learn. And the second thing is, if you have not reached that level, if you have not reached that level that you can build projects and all those things, because it takes time. You need to be confident, you need to be, because that is going to give you the foundation to learn anything new. You also do challenges and hackathons and practice that is there. And the best way to do that is, I have introduced recently, last 1 month back, right? I introduced small challenges. So this is the way that is there. It is a small challenge. It can be an MCQ. It can be a coding problem that you are solving. That because this is the way that you can practice that, you can overcome that challenge, and you will get confidence. This is the only way that you can learn and you can become little bit confident. Because what is happening nowadays is things are moving fast. You may know a lot of things, but when it comes to applying, any one of us, when we are going to go for an interview, there are thousands of things that can be asked in any data science and AI interview. You need to be confident. How you will get confidence? If you have a very good project that is very nice, and the second thing is you have solved so many challenges, if you have participated in hackathons. And I have seen, and personally all my mentees that I tell them, they take my course, okay, they say, sir, I am not confident even after teaching them for 2-3 months. I said, you will not be confident immediately. You have to have that habit of doing a challenge. So I tell them, if you are serious, every day try to do one challenge in SQL and in Python. This is what I have. So see, my work is to tell people. I have been mentoring and thousands of people. Out of the thousands of people, maybe 10% will listen to me. Because nowadays what is happening, people don't want to do the hard work. People want the easy way out. They want the shortcuts. And the problem, that's why I don't sell so much, because I don't give you a easy shortcut. My courses and my things are not telling that job guaranteed in the next 3 months. That's why I am not here to do that, because I have come from a corporate experience and I know the reality, and I tell the reality is you have to give time. You have to, because see, even if you get a job by reference or something, if you don't know, if you're not comfortable in Python and SQL code comfortably, how can you perform in the job? You can't get codes from GPT for your work, right? It's not that straightforward, because every business setup is very, very different. You have, in real scenarios, there are 100 tables. If you are working in any company, in any enterprise, there are 100 of tables with many one-to-one relationship. Even to understand the entity relationship diagram, you will take months if you are not confident enough and if you don't have much experience. So you have to have that, you can say that ability to do the hard work, to do these type of challenges, to participate in hackathons. And even if you are working, even if you are doing anything, this is going to be a life-changing experience wherein you get confidence. I know it's very tough. Many people don't do it. After they get the job, the first job, they will leave this and they will just focus on the job. But you need to have, because that's why my community that I have created, if you all know, I am pushing for a community right now, because AI and data science is a continuous learning process. Lately, I have told this some time back, one student, he had asked me one advanced SQL question that was a little bit using subqueries and windows. He asked me and I was not able to solve that immediately, because I am right now not using SQL so much in my production work, in my projects, because I am moving away to conversational AI and open AI type of work. So I have lost little bit touch of SQL for the last 3 months. And believe me, I could not solve that at that time. I told him that give me some time. I'm not able to get that logic. I was trying to do a live session with him to solve it at that time, but it was not happening because there was some issue in the table. There was some value that we were not able to find out. So that happens. Even so, if you're not even touched for 3 months for a particular tool, you lose out the particular touch of it. That is the importance of having a community of wherein people who are expert in SQL, they can give you a guidance. They can tell that we can handle this particular problem, this particular data type, this particular situation like this. And this is what I'm trying to build. I know it is a very long-term focus, because this is not only getting a job. Getting a job is I know it is. You may feel I'm telling it's not the tough part. It's not the tough part. The tough part is to be relevant, to have a good career, to have a good career path in data science and AI in the changing environment that is going on right now. Many of us, like for me, I have spent so many years in learning SAS, SPSS. Nowadays, no one is using that. So, do you think I have wasted my time? Some may feel yes. I also feel I have wasted my time in spending so much time in learning tools. That was the 10 years back. That was the trend. Nowadays, we have to move from the tools to processes. We have to learn the process. We have to learn the logic building. And then we need to use the tools accordingly. So that is the way of shift that is happening. And nowadays what is happening, that I believe personally, is community is the way forward. How you have to be a part of such communities wherein we help each other in these type of scenarios. And how we can do that is, first of all, we have to work on a personal front. We have to keep updating our skills. And it is not new skills, right? It is also old skills that you need to have. You need to be a little bit sharpen it. It's like a pencil, right? Because see, Python and SQL, whatever is going to happen in the world, SQL is not going to go away and Python is not going to go away. If you may agree with me or not, models will come and go, tools will come and go. These two things will always be there. And one more thing, Excel will also know. People were saying, I know this when tools like Alteryx and all came, people were saying Excel is dead. But I am telling you, for the last 20-25 years, Excel is not going anywhere. Microsoft Excel will never. Google Sheets has come. Google Sheets is there. It has a little bit of share, but Google Sheet is also a spreadsheet. Excel is also a spreadsheet. So I am saying spreadsheet will not go away. I am not talking about a tool, but the spreadsheet concept will not go away. Power BI, Tableau, the visualization, the tools may change, but how you tell a story from the data, how you visualize the data, how you represent the data, that storytelling skill will not change. Tools will change, because I have worked on ClickSense, Tableau, Power BI, Data Studio. These things may change, but your ability to make story out of the data, tell a good story, have a good idea about the how you are going to show the trends, that is always going to stick to you. So now that's why I always tell, focus on the process. Tools, technologies will come and go. That's why I am trying and I am pushing to build a community. I have just started recently, and I will encourage people, whoever is there in the call, whoever are following me on LinkedIn, be part of the community. Communities are long term. Communities are not for short term gain. Just like we will surely help you with a job if there are job openings, if there are things that are there, if there are internship opportunities, but take it as a long term journey. Take it as a learning. Okay, that's why I have started doing challenges. I try to post challenges every day or every week on the community. We have in our community, they have a Discord channel as well. We have WhatsApp as well. But the challenges, we put it on Discord. I had started a hackathon last week about challenges. And I had a partnership, thankfully, with Pact. Pact is a e-publishing company where they promised that they will give. They had a collaboration with us where they will give free physical books to the first and the second, they will ship it to them, and as well as I, as my academy, will also give everyone who are participating and they are giving at least the correct answers, if free access to one of our courses. And also I have launched, maybe today also in this platform I want to tell is one more, because see, as I told you, challenges and hackathons are a good way to refine our skills, right, to make us understand the processes. I don't want to go too advanced right now, but these type of challenges may look small for you right now, but once you can do it, and see, doing it is one part, and also when you see the challenge details in the community page, coding is one part. How you explain how you have done it, how you have explained the code in simple English, the process, that is another skill that you have to have. And the second one is, whatever I am telling, these hackathons and this, the one that I'm going to talk about also today's call, is the visualization hackathon, Viz hackathon that is there. This is going to help us understand the process. So there are a lot of open data available everywhere, right? If you guys I have put in the details. I will do this call is more also a launch for that. I will put it as well on LinkedIn. Any open data that you have, any country that you are staying, you have open data. Open data is what? A data that is given by the government for us to do some research. So I am based out of Dubai. So in Dubai there is Dubai Pulse, Bayanat. In India there is open government data, OGD. In US there is, US has its own open data. UN has a lot of data about the world, UN data. So there are a lot of open data we have. Take any business solution, any business problem, it can be environment, it can be anything. Take that, look into the data that is available. Now it is up to you to make a story. So if you are interested in finance, you can take finance data. If you are interested in health, take health data, but up to you, make a story around that you are solving just telling a small story. And how you are telling the story from the few data sets that are available on open data. Take those data, process the data in Python or whatever tool you are, get it into Power BI, make a good visualization story, publish that story. If it is the first, so if it is selected, the first, second prize, whoever is submitting will get a book from PAC, and everyone who is submitting any story, if he is sharing, if it is a dashboard with 3, 4 or 5 graphs and telling it is any submission that is there, will also be getting a free access to any of our courses according to his requirement. So we'll be giving him a coupon code, one per person, and he can go to the academy. There are 11 courses in the academy. They can select anything that he likes and take it. This is a very good way to motivate people as well. And see, challenges are not only for the giveaways and the prizes, the hackathons that I'm telling. It is a good way for you to put in your effort in understanding the process. No one is going to give you data in the real world. You have to research upon your business problem that you are trying to solve, get the data on your own, and this is going to show your creativity. And this is what happens. ChatGPT will not take away creativity from humans. You have to tell the story, you have to be creative. They can just help you in the process, but you have to have that understanding the process, and that is the main motivation for me and thought behind making this hackathon, which is going to start today, and by 31st May the submissions has to be submitted. It is a simple way of showing your skills, because any project or any work that you do, the end goal, the end you can say is the presentation, how you are presenting that story. Because people are not going to see your codes, they are going to see your story that you are taking out from the data. So this is what I have been thinking. So I will just, before I open the floor for questions, I know you guys are patiently listening because I am very passionate about this particular thing. It is not a one quick fix solution, data science and AI. You have to be part of a community. But that is one thing. Select any community. If it is not my community, you take any community that you are comfortable with, but you need to have a community which you are a part of, and you are having that learning mentality always. Output of this particular thing, that whatever you are doing, you will get a job. That is one of the outcomes. That don't only focus on getting the job. Focus on this whole learning experience, making a project, make participating this hackathon that you're going to participate, all of you who are interested. It can be a type of a project, a 1 or 2 weeks project that you can put in your portfolio. Don't you think it is going to be beneficial for anyone who wants to get into data science? If they are participating in this hackathon and tell a story, and they can tell about it in their resume that this is the presentation I did in the part of a hackathon by decoding data science, or any company that you are participating. It cannot be me, because why I am doing this, because this is also a good way for people to build their portfolio and also help them in doing a lot of things, right? Because see, theory is there, everyone knows that theory is available, but how to connect the dots, how to focus on the important things and build a plan. I talk about this a lot. I do sessions every week, twice as well. But the main message is, it is my work to give you awareness, but it is up to every one of you here to take actions. And many people come out to me they say that I have 50, I am 40, I am 45, I don't have maths background, I don't have I'm not good in coding, can I get into AI? I tell them, you can get in. Anyone who has the why, the strong, he is very focused, he has, if he has that why that I have to learn AI in 6 months, then come to me. I will make you learn. I will take the guarantee. But your why should be your why has to be important, and that is what awareness does. You need to know why you have to learn. If it is just good to know, then you will never this profession is not for you. This profession is not for you. Why today I am not focusing this particular session. I have sessions separately for businesses and all those things. I know people who are here are also into businesses, but this particular session is for people who really want to learn AI and who are producers of AI. Users are fine, anyone can be user of AI, and I do a lot of sessions about the users of AI and all those things, but this session is very much focused on producers who want to build a career, or who want to be producers and who see their career and who are passionate about AI and data science and feel that they really want to continue this journey. Because we all know, and I am not an advocate, that AI, there is a lot of buzz, we all know, but it was there since 1956, and it is going to be there. Whatever comes and goes, right now it is a buzzword. Like before 1 year back, cryptocurrency was a buzzword, Web 3.0 was a buzzword. Now AI, ChatGPT, generative AI is a buzzword. I know this hype will go in a 1 or 2 years, but if you know the importance of this technology, you will see that this has a future. Right now we are in a hype cycle, but this is going to be always there. Jobs will change, the type of jobs that you are doing will change, many new things will come up, many new type of jobs will come up, but at the end of the day the process will remain the same. That's why I'm telling you to stick to the process, focus on the process, be adaptive, be open to learn, and my only one takeaway, if I can just summarize it, I am repeating again and again, is don't take it as a quick fix solution. It is a long-term journey. I know people who are very impatient right now, because one message I want to give the community, people who are here, I know some people are having a job and in data science and AI, that is very good. You are very lucky. Keep that and improve. But many people who don't have job and who want to get into data science and AI, for them it is very, very challenging right now, because the market conditions are also very bad. Because some of my mentees, they are looking out. It is because nowadays no one is hiring. We all know that there is a freeze in all the growing markets because of the technology. You can say people know about that. Everywhere there are layoffs that are happening. So these things are there right now. Sentiments are bad, but don't take it as a negative thing. Take it as a positive thing. You have time right now to work on yourself, to get confident, to make your portfolio strong. And I would encourage you, everyone who are there in the call, if they are serious, take part in this hackathon. Don't take it for the prize. Everyone will get one course, that is because you have to give some motivation for people as well, but take it as a learning. I am trying to push a lot of challenges in my community. I see some of the members here are a part of my community, like Shankarjit and all this. They are also taking part in challenges. It is you will not get immediate returns, but we all know this will make your confidence better. You will be confident to solve any type of problem that comes across you, and you will grow in your career. So now I am leaving the floor for questions. I am thank you. I'm very passionate about this. That's why I took long time to explain you, and I keep doing this. I have my academy. You all know about my academy. I have doing lot of webinars. I have a YouTube channel. My work is to give awareness, and to be honest, very few people take action, and that is the sad part. And that is the world. That is the world, because everyone is different. Everyone has their own priorities. But this is my work. This is my passion. So now we have the floor for questions. Please ask a general question. Don't ask personal specific questions, because in the interest of everyone who are here, stick to the topic and stick to a very general question. Because if you want personal questions, then I have to customize it. And please be very short. And so the floor is open. I know many people are asking for speaking, and Shankarjit, okay, and there were other people who were also raising their hands. Please go ahead as well. Yeah, go ahead, Shankarjit. You are on mute. Mute. Anyone else who wants to speak? Sahar, you were also coming to speak. I know there are many familiar faces here. Thank you all for patiently listening to me for the last 35 minutes. No, there is an unmute button. You go down. There is an unmute button. There is.
Yeah. Hello. Just now it appeared.
Yeah.
Hi.
Tell me.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah. This is Ankit Rai this side from India. I am an first year student in ISI Calcutta. So basically, while the discussion started, I have a lots of thoughts to share, but surprisingly, Mohammad Asad sir has explained almost all the things. Just I want to add a few points, or I want to summarize till now what sir has shared.
You have any questions, Shankarjit? You have any questions?
I just want to share a few thoughts. Is it should I do it right now, or I have to ask only?
No, it's okay. If you can share your thoughts. Anyone else who has any question can please see this. Why I am doing this audio session, to be honest, is for people to come up and ask specific question and be interactive session. I know many people, when I was talking, were raising their hands. So please feel free. I wanted to continue my thoughts for 30 minutes, but now the next 30 minutes is very interactive. Please come in and ask general questions. If you have anything, I can try to answer. If not, I will get back to you. That is my promise, because this is a platform, because many people reach out to me on LinkedIn, and I am busy in the weekdays, so I cannot personally message them. Anyone who wants to talk, ask. I know there were people, now no one is raising their hands, but please, this is a very interactive session. I know I am very, I may tell you the reality, but this is what I have telling from experience. So please come in and ask. Maybe I can help you guys. Come on, Shankarjit, go ahead. Sorry for keeping you on hold. Till no one comes in, the floor is yours.
Okay, understood. Yeah, thank you. So basically, till now what Sir has shared, I just want to emphasize on few points. Like, from the study point of view, the two things are majorly important as per my experience. One is that the statistics part, and is the coding part. These are the two basic things that everyone should focus on it. And after that, the few minor things comes, like studying or being expert in Excel, SQL, or Power BI. I think these are the secondary things, but the major one is the Stat and Python. And now the thing is like on the point of view from project, This is the most important thing. There are many few things in India available like Kaggle, GitHub or all those things. There are lots of datasets are available, and while implementing the project, each and everyone can learn lots of things. And the thing is that while doing the project, they have to apply whatever he or she has studied, all those things. Basically, the right now what I feel or I see in the industry like that, most of the people are mainly focusing on a coding part, and they try to fit a model on a particular data set. But the statistics part is the most important thing, that most of the people, we study the basic part, and then later on when I go into the advanced level, like studying the deep learning or the the natural language processing, NLP, we used to forget the basic things. But that's the most important thing we have to keep in our mind, so that we can connect the dots, the thing Sir was saying. And the other part is like we should study few journals available in the Google or like that, like Medium or Data Science. There we can see the experience of other people who are already working in the industry. From there we can learn a lots of thoughts, the problems they are facing and how they are overcoming it. Once we learn that, we can understand that we also face a similar kind of challenges while implementing some projects in our life. So that's the thing I want to emphasize.
Thank you.
So
Thanks, Shankarji. You can stay here till no one is joining. Santosh, thank you for joining in. Your thoughts, anything that you have to ask.
Yeah. Thank you, Mohammed, for organizing this, and thank you everyone for joining the call. My quick question is like, I'm in marketing for last couple of years. My question would be simple, like now, being into marketing, let's say someone's just so many startup minds, especially investor minds are coming to marketing, product marketing specifically. So what are the three things that you would recommend how someone can think of artificial intelligence or data science into marketing? And how to start it if someone is into marketing specifically.
So, okay. So, Santosh, as I told earlier, this AI for businesses, I do sessions for that, AI for businesses. Do you want to become a data scientist? My simple question, yes or no?
Yes, for sure.
You want to become a data scientist. So, you want to change your line from marketing to data scientist.
That is for sure.
Okay.
Yes.
So for that, so see, because there are two things why I'm asking this question. You as a marketing leader, you can use AI to do your work better. That is a separate thing. But if you want to get into data science, if you want to be a data scientist, as Shankarjit also told, you have to mainly focus on two things. Can you be on mute so that there is some disturbances coming? Yeah. So you need to focus on two things. You have to there is coding and statistics and maths. These two things these are the foundations. And Shankarji told about tools, but see, focus on the process, like logic building, and also on the maths and statistics that you are using to explain the data. And after having these two knowledge, I'm sure you have been in marketing, so you have a very good domain knowledge. You can do projects in the marketing side, there are a lot of use cases I don't want to say about right now, but you can use those skills to make a good project, put it in your resume profile, and then when you do a project, very good project, and then that is the way you can look for a switch, or even you can start your own AI consulting work on the side, and you can see how it goes. So this is the path that I tell upon. So learn the foundations, become a part of the community, do challenges, because you have to keep practicing till you get confident, and it is not a short-term thing to be on. People say in YouTube and all, you can say learn Python in 24 hours, learn SQL in 24 hours. That is all marketing. I am telling you, it takes time to grow your confidence. You have been studying, every one of us are graduates. They have studied for the last 15 years to be where they are right now. They have studied, right? 15 years they have studied. You have studied a certain anything, engineering or commerce. You have spent so much time, and now you are able to do some work. Similarly, you have to give time. If anyone is selling you learn Python in 1 week or 5 days, it is a marketing hype. It takes time. You may learn the foundations. You may know learn is different and foundation is different, right? You may learn the foundation, but for becoming confident or for becoming, you need time. So that is what I tell you. You have to. That's why I tell people to become part of communities, practice. See, the thing is nowadays, and why I have this academy I have started. One of the main motivation also after working for 18 years is we are people say the education system is changing. Education is important, and I am for education because education teaches you how to learn, right? I know many of you from here in from India. So from many of you are from India, and many of you are engineers. What does engineering teach you in the 4 years? We all learn engineering. I am an electrical and electronics engineer. What did engineering teach me? And I am very thankful that I am an engineer. And all engineers are proud of themselves because we know how to. There is a word, I'm sorry if people not from India, but I use this word called jugaad. Jugaad. Jugaad is a word, it means getting things done. So because engineering is such a vast course, but many who enters the engineering college, they will pass out. They know how to get things done, how to do projects, how to pass the labs, they know the process. That is a good thing about engineers. And you see, to be honest, many engineers are data scientists. I know Shankarjit will also agree with me. Many engineers are data scientists because they know the process, how to do the work. And that is what we learn. But now what is happening, why this academy and what is, you know how to learn, that is one skill. Having a community because we all have spent time in learning other skills, but in maths, data scientists, the skills that are there are a little bit different. We don't give emphasis to maths and statistics, programming and the business together. It is a combination of 3 skills which are very unique and no one teaches you. No college teaches you these 3 skills together. That's why these types of academy, these types of community is a long-term thing wherein you join the community, you will be part of the community, you will learn from each other. As I was telling you, the SQL problem that I had, some of my community members only helped me solve it, even me after working 18 years, because when you have a problem, you need to solve it in 2-3 hours or in a day. You cannot wait for so much time. So these type of communities really help us if the right skill is available for a person who is already there, who has done it. So that is the one thing that we are moving forward towards. We are moving forward towards a community ecosystem that is there. And you may agree with me, some of you, or some of you may not agree, but you will see we are moving away. Before there were alumni networks, right? Alumni, but nowadays what is happening, you will not be having any alumni that is a data scientist as well. It is very tough to get that type of people together. So that is why I request people to think seriously about becoming a part of a AI community. It can be anything, but think about it for long term. Don't think that I get a job in next 2 months, I leave the community. It is up to you. If you have got your short term and you want to leave, it is fine. But stick to a community for a long time till you are working as a data scientist. And I'm sure this world, data science will always be there because data is going to always be there. The day data goes away, this particular technology will go away. But I don't think in the near future data will go away. So this is going to be there. It is just the way we learn and we go ahead. So now I hope I answered your question. Sahar, you were also requesting to talk. Please, I hope Santosh, I answered your question.
Yeah, thanks. I think we'll connect offline also. Thank you.
Yeah, so I have already put in the chat again the part of the community. So first step, everyone who is not part of the community, become part of the community. It just started 1 month back. Because this is a very new thing for me also. But my main goal is to get people together and learn together, because I am also learning. I am learning every day. I am right now, to be honest, I am spending a lot of my time to build a generative AI course with proper research, not like the ones that you see in YouTube. earn millions through ChatGPT in 2 days. I am not doing anything like that. I am doing a lot of research. I am spending a lot of time in understanding how does transformer model works, so that I can give a good picture to everyone. And I am going to do sessions about this. We have one on Tuesday. We have one session with Priya M. Nair. She has agreed to talk about conversational AI because she has worked on this space and she has built a product. So this Tuesday, there is an event at 7:30 Dubai time, 9 p.m. India time, wherein she is going to share about her. I'm going to try to get more and more speakers. I am also going to talk about this, but the community talk that I am going to do right now, as we all know, the audience is very different. Most of the audience here are not technical background, but people who want to know how does conversational AI, how does ChatGPT work, because it is going to be technical. It is going to be a little technical. So I'm going to arrange such calls for such people to get more awareness. I'm also talking to people from other industries to come and talk about use cases that they are using in their industry and AI as well, right? Because AI is one part and use cases, business, how they're using it is other part. So this is going to be a part of my community initiative. I'm going to do the talk that I'm having is very general topic about the process and everything, but when we are part of a community, because some people will be interested to know about, everyone is interested to know about ChatGPT now, as of now, but later on there are new things that are going to come up. So we are going to talk about those things. I am making a program on that as well, and I'm going to talk about it. I have done sessions about ChatGPT, but very broad. But I want to go into a little bit more details and talk about it as well. And please look out in the community page for that events. I'm going to push it on because LinkedIn, what is happening, to be honest, right now, the algorithm is very much changed right now. I have 38,000 followers on LinkedIn, but the posts that I do are not reaching out to many people because of the algorithm. You need to pin me, you need to the algorithm has changed. They are promoting a lot of advertisements on LinkedIn right now, so my posts are not going so much on LinkedIn. People are not seeing, right? 38,000 followers are there, but only 10% of them are seeing my posts. So that is why you will miss out on the events that I put on. So that's why I'm telling, be part of this community and you can get access. You can see all the events when it is happening. Every week I try to do 2 events. That is there, one webinar and one audio event, and this is a very good way for you to keep motivated and also to learn and see. And also one more thing before I go to Chiranjeevi, there are a lot of business people here or a lot of academic people here who ask me for certificate for attending. So anyone who wants a certificate for attending and who has registered, they will all you can request me, because many of you don't require, many of you have, but some of you want to show a certificate of attendance for your resume or for your in your college or in your company. You can request me, I will give it to you as well. Just you have, the only prerequisite is you should have registered for the event and not just attending a line. You should have registered and your name should have shown in the registry as a registrar. Because that is the only prerequisite that I have for any certificate of attendance or participation that you want to have. Now going back to Chiranjeevi and Sahar, you also had a question. You please, if you want to raise hands and come, because I'm sorry I missed out people earlier on. Many people earlier on wanted to speak, but I'm sorry I could not give them chance because I wanted to give few messages out. Yeah, Chiranjeevi, please go ahead. Chiranjeevi, sorry, Bobby, you had talked before. Bobby, please first you go ahead, then Chiranjeevi.
So hi sir, and hello everyone. So my question is, how to learn MLOps? From where should I start learning MLOps so that I can deploy the model?
Very good question. And
the second question is, from where should I start practicing or engage with the coding communities?
Can you repeat which community?
Coding.
Okay, what is your question? I understood your first question, MLOps. In second question, yes.
Like, from which platform or from which community should I start engaging to solve my coding knowledge, to improve my coding knowledge?
So I have been talking, I think you attended the call right now, so I have started a community as well, right?
Yes, this is the first session which I'm attending.
Yeah, so sorry. So I'll tell you. So this is my thing that I have, and you very good question, Bobby. We all, I am an advocate of improving, and you have talked about it. I see you're already a data science professional, but these type of questions that you are asking, a community is a place. People ask me on LinkedIn, people ask me on WhatsApp. They only ask me a question, and I may be busy, I may not be able to answer, correct? So that's why these type of communities are there. If I am busy, if someone else knows that, I was telling an example of my SQL problem that I had. I shared to this on the group, and someone was very kind enough to try to help me. So this is the place right now. It is I am trying to make. I am only not the expert, right? I may know it, but I may not have the time to answer that particular person, because we all know we all are busy. So that's why this type of communities are also what I'm trying to do right now. It is trying to get that mode wherein anyone has any issues in learning or any business problem that they are facing. But the only problem is, see, Bobby, it is now you have to be careful upon how you ask the question, right? Because many of you are working if you are working for a company, you cannot share that exact use case. So you have to have that, but you can ask about the logic. If you know the logic, like I am trying to do this, and I'm not getting this, what can be the problem? If you can always get help in such type of communities, but it depends upon your, because you cannot share lot of information as well, right? So you need to have a balance. And second question about MLOps is do a project. I suggest whatever model you are deploying, whatever model you have developed, learn there. I talk about AWS because I am an advocate as well for AWS. AWS SageMaker and all the AWS platform that you use, the AWS endpoint, learn about that and try to whatever model, it may be a simple, any model, any forecast model, any logistic model, try to deploy it. I know you already have a model, you need to do scoring, but try to deploy it and try to make it automate it. And this is the way you have to do. Take a small project that you have already done. I know you're a data science professional, so you know how to build a model. Model part is done. When you're doing the scoring, put that model in an endpoint and try to do, as the data refreshes every month or every week, every day, whatever your model is designed, try to do everything or try to make a pipeline and try to automate it and try to get an output without anyone running the model. So this is I know it is a very short time and time is getting over, but try to do a project end to end. Take a simple project and do it in Amazon and try to you need to learn a lot about AWS as well, but it is a learning exercise. But this is the only way you will learn.
I need to learn about MLOps and cloud technologies.
Yes, so you need to pick up one. I am an AWS advocate, so but you are open to do anything. But AWS, why? Because AWS has really, it is very easy, and they have made the process very easy for any data scientist to deploy their models. And
any particular course regarding that on YouTube or somewhere else?
I don't see, this is the question right now. I cannot tell you. You have to do your own research, right? You have to do your own research. If you are serious, AWS has their own course, but you have to spend 1 year in learning everything, right?
Okay.
They have their own certifications that they have their own courses, but in that you have to it will take 1 year or something that is there. Like, let me take one more question from Shane. Yeah, it is a long process, but I will suggest you to join the community. I put it on the chat. And AWS and everything, I also have a course as well, but it is right now it is on you can have a look at that as well in my academy for AWS as well, how to deploy a model in AWS. So I have a small course, but I don't advocate you as in this particular thing is more about the community. But if you are really interested and serious for a specific thing, I have courses for that in my academy. But it is up to you, because you are free to learn from anywhere, but become part of the community and share your learning and experience. That is what I try to motivate. I tell people, because you can learn from anywhere, that is fine, but you have to become a part of a community and see value and then contribute. Shane, I have given you access to speak. If you want to speak, you can speak. And thank you everyone for joining. Sahar, you want to ask any questions? You were also requesting to speak. I'm not, Shani, can you please request again? I'm giving you access, you're not coming in. Please come, give access again. I think I cannot have more than 4 people. Let me just, Chiranjeevi, just 1 second wait. I will take your question as a first. Chiranjeevi, I will take Chiranjeevi's question because he was waiting before, then Sahar and then Shane. Yeah, go ahead Chiranjeevi.
Good morning, everyone. How are you? My name is Shen, and I'm really eager to learn all this. I just wanted to ask, what do you learn? What's the process, and how long does it take you to become an AI data scientist?
Okay, I will take your question, Shane, as well. But Chiranjeevi, you were before on the call, and I respect you were there for a long time patiently listening. So first, you tell me your question. Shane, I'll get back to you, and Sir, I'll get back to you. Just wait for a few minutes.
Okay, sir. Bye.
Tell me.
Hi everyone. So my question is this. Actually, I'm actually following you and trying to. Even I have doing some courses elsewhere. I have invested so much money now. My question is that now there is something that a plan that is required. So I'm not getting that plan to figure out the starting point and the ending point of this learning path. So I would actually expect as a senior professional in the industry, could you please recommend the roadmap in terms of, I mean, there are so many people recommending it, but since I'm following you, so can you please recommend some roadmap altogether with some timeline, what topics to be covered, when to cover, and which is the sequence, exact sequence that will help you to ace this complete concepts and learning part.
So, okay, one thing, Chiranjeevi, what I understand, you want to become a data scientist. My clear question is, you want to become a data scientist, you want to work in data science, correct?
Absolutely, that's where I'm at. A DSML course I have already.
The courses and all, I'm not talking about courses. There are thousands of institutes selling a lot of courses. That is one part. The part that I tell people is, you have to, from wherever you're learning, coding, Python, coding, as I'm repeating the same thing again and again, coding, maths and stats. These 2 things you have to be your foundation to be very good, and you have to be very confident. People, I know institutes, I know I have a lot of friends who run institutes. They promise you in 6 months you will be a very good data scientist, and they take tons of money from you guys, and at the end you are in the same place where you started. So that is what I don't want to do. I want to, that's why, and after a lot of years in this industry, I feel that community is the only way forward. And what you need to do is, I know you have learned Python, you have paid money, and you have the material to know Python. Become strong in Python. Become confident, take part in the challenges. So become part of the community that I have, and everything is free. Take part, do challenges. Become confident in Python, SQL, maths and statistics. After that, build a project end to end, put it in your resume. Once you do that, once you are a little bit confident in Python and SQL, you will build a project. That project will be a game changer for your confidence and to help you get any data science job. And even it can be a start to your side hustle, that you are building a product and you can even make it commercially viable and even make money out of it. And if any company looks at it, it can even hire you. So that is the only way you have to do it. And it's not an easy journey, and this is the way you have to move forward. And anything more specific, you get in touch with me, and I think I should go to Shan now.
How to become part of how to become part of the community?
So I put the link on the chat. So it is there. I cannot. So nas.io. I will tell everyone who is in the call also listening. nas.io/artificial intelligence. nas.io/artificial intelligence. So in this community there is it's a WhatsApp group. It sits on WhatsApp, but there is after that there is a Discord option as well. for challenges and everything. So you join it and you will come to know. And this community, as I told everyone, it is not a short fix solution. People join the community just to get a job. That is not the way it happens. I tell everyone, and because this we all know and we have all experience, getting a job is not your, it should not be your only focus. I know many people are very short focused. They want a job, and AI and data science is different. You have to keep building your skills. Even if you get a job, I'm telling you, if you get a job and you're not confident in SQL Python, you will be removed in 1 month. So there is no point of even having such a short focus. So now coming back to, I will just share the link again. It's on the chat. People are pinging me. It is there on the comment of the audio event. And again, I'll repeat, nas.io/artificial intelligence. It is there on my LinkedIn profile also. So now coming to Shane again, the same question everyone is asking. Python, SQL, maths and stats. So even leave SQL for now. Python, become good in Python, become good in math, stats little bit, build a project. Start building a project, take part in challenges and hackathons. You can take part in anything. Kaggle ones are very complicated, which people don't even understand the business problem. So I do very small, simple hackathons. The one hackathon that I have right now, I just started today, is Visualize Viz hackathon, wherein you take open data from any government website, take it, process it in Python, clean it, put it in Power BI, make a dashboard. Now you will tell me, I don't know Power BI, I don't know Python. Then you learn this is for people who at least know a little bit of, then they do. So challenges and all will come later on, after you are little bit know the basics of Python and know the basics of SQL. Right now, coming back to Sahar, you were patiently waiting. Please, could you ask your question?
Yes, thank you, Muhammad. How are you? I just want to ask, I have two questions, or one of them I already answered, which is about these communities. And the other one is about GitHub. If GitHub is enough to build portfolios, or should I do something else to build
yes, very good question. So Sahar has asked a very good question. Portfolios. So GitHub is not a place for portfolio. GitHub is just a place where your code sits. So I to be honest, this is a very separate topic, and I have done a webinar on building data science profiles. It is not you need to have a plan, and you need to have another way of showing your projects. See, GitHub is just a place where your code sits, so you cannot share that as a project. Project should be something like you have a web interface, and I'll talk more about it. Maybe I have talked also when we can also talk one-on-one. You have to have a different approach, because many people, when I ask them for portfolio, they send me the GitHub link. GitHub is not a portfolio. GitHub is just a place where your code sits. So these are the misconception is there, and I've done a separate webinar also on this, and it is a very specific topic. So I think we can have a one-on-one about this as well. How to build a portfolio, where to build it, and what should be there in your portfolio. So I think that is before building a portfolio, the other things that I told you should also be into mind is about, as I told you, confidence, hackathons, and basically building all these things are what actually it is just preparing you to work on real-time projects, because once you work on real-time projects, you don't have time to experiment and learn. You need to be good, and how you will become good is by practicing and by taking part in challenges, and again being part of a community. And I don't know I have tried a lot of things, and I feel community is the way forward. It's an experiment. Let's see, because everyone who joins a community, if you focus on short term goals, it is not going to be for you. This is only for, even it is going to be for a long haul, because as we all know, I am doing this webinar as well. I have been a data scientist for 18 years, and I have, since the last 6-7 months I'm talking. Before that I never used to talk. I was only doing coding, and I was behind the scenes. Now I am talking, I am sharing my thoughts, and this is a very important skill as well for everyone here to have. Communicate, talk about your ideas, talk about your, because things are getting automated, everything is getting automated, but knowledge and how you communicate, how you simplify the maths and stats behind big models in a simple English is also very important. So when you are part of communities, when you are attending such sessions, when you are asking questions, and I am sure expect all the experts also to share their knowledge. So you are going to communicate as well, and you are also, so this is what is my thought. I know it is a long-term thought. People don't think about long-term, but I am telling you, communication is one of the, no one talks about that, right? No one talks about that, but it is, for me, it is a life changer, and I'm not a very good communicator. Because I have just started 7-8 months to talk to so much people, to do webinars, and I am not an expert, and I am still improving. And I request everyone to also think in that sense, how you can contribute to the community, how you can give talks, how you can give a presentation, and that is also going to bring you lot of growth. What I experience, sharing your thoughts on LinkedIn. I have 1 and 2 years back, I started sharing my learnings on LinkedIn in an English way, simple English way, and I grew from 0 to 38,000 followers right now, thanks to you, all of you, because I have started expressing myself in words 2 years back, and 6 months back I have started expressing myself through webinars and these type of events. And I am also learning and growing as a individual, as a profession, and and I can also sharing my learning and my growth to you as well. I will be doing lot of sessions, but I expect the people who join the community, maybe if they know something, if they want to share their learnings, I will also promote that. So as I told you everyone, next Tuesday 7:30, one of our community members, Priya, she is going to share about conversational AI. I request you, I know everyone is busy, the recordings will be there, but try to attend live questions, try to ask questions, try to be part of such things, right? Think long term. There is nothing in this world is quick fix. Please, that is what I know I'm telling this again and again, and for me also it's a very new thing, but I believe in community because I had become, every one of you know about NAS Summit. NAS is the Nasir Hussain, who is a very big influencer, and he talks about this, and I am one of the advocates of that as well. I am one of the community builders. I have built a lot of communities around companies, around technology, but this community is more regarding complete AI and data science. It is not specific to any company, any course, anything. This is more of, I am trying to do something little bit more bigger picture, right? Even for people who are in business, who want to know about AI, who want to know the right tools for their solutions, they can also become part of this community. Data scientists can become part. People who want to get jobs in data science can become part. Who want to learn about data science, they can become part. So this is what I'm trying to build. I just started this 1 month back. We have around 385 members right now. I have 38,000 followers. I have a mailing list of 5,000 people. I have a newsletter subscriber of around 25,000 people. But I feel community is what I'm going to focus a little bit more on in the next 1 year, and let's see how it goes, because we all know that email is getting dead. The emails that I send, out of 2,000 people, how many open the email? Only 50 people open the email out of 2,000 people I send it. So email is getting dead. No one is now using email as a communication channel. So that's why these communities are sitting on WhatsApp, and I request people to be on the WhatsApp. I know, and you can do it. You can keep it on mute. It is not that active, but it is a very good way for you to share your thoughts and share your experience as well if you have any questions, and also learn. Discord is specifically for coding and any specific job openings that I get from my network. I put it there. I only put in jobs that are coming from credible sources that I know are good. So it is very limited, but I'm going to increase that as well. And any one of you in the community who have job openings for a specific role can also post their openings there, internships there, and there is one, or I talk about this community later on. You get in, and I will have sessions how to use the community in best practices to use. But basically, it is more of a platform wherein you are going to have end-to-end people who are looking out for jobs, people who are offering jobs, people who are offering solutions, people who are offering help, challenges, hackathons. It's a complete experience that I'm trying to build. It's just a start, and hopefully let's see how it goes in the next 1 year. And thank you all for joining. I know we are out of the time. I hope I answered all of your questions, and thank you for there were 220 people who went on and off in this audio event, and I'm thankful to each one of you to join in and listen to me patiently and share your thoughts. I may not have answered everyone, but I hope you get an idea, and see you in the next Tuesday for the next Tuesday's call, and then next Saturday as well, and we'll have some other topic and we'll talk more about the community. So thank you everyone, and Shan is asking when could be the next session. So join the community. The events are updated there regularly, and that is a good place for everyone to be aware of the events. As I told you, I don't believe email and LinkedIn is not helping so much to get awareness, because it is becoming too crowded. That's why this community, you can see the events, you can register for the events, you will get notifications 1 hour before as well, and that is a good way for you to know about it. As I told, my plan is to have weekly, twice I have webinars, and I have one podcast that happens on Thursday evening as well. So I will share those links as well. So totally 3 events I have a week. That is my goal. And monthly we have a physical meetup in Dubai, and I will talk more about that as well. And right now it's in Dubai because most of the people, because I am based out of Dubai, so that is the plan. And let's see, maybe when we grow, we are also planning to have an online meetup for all the community members, but we have to see the type of people who are coming in, because some people are coming for business, some are coming for jobs, but we want to have a broader online community wherein people can interact with each other, introduce themselves, talk about each other, know each other. So that is one way also I'm planning to bring. Next week I'm going to have an online community meetup. So this is basically meetup. So right now what is happening is the event. So I hope you all understand the difference between event and then meetup. Meetup is not about me. I will be the organizer. All of you may come, 10 or 20 people, whoever are interested to come for the physical or for the online. Talk about talk about yourself, what you are doing, your experience. So that is what a meetup happens. So there's a difference between meetup and there's a difference between event. Event is basically one way. I know some of you asked questions, I tried to answer it, but it was about the topic. But meetups are about you, about Sahar, about Shani, about Chiranjeevi. What is your challenges, what you are doing, how we can help each other. So meetup is that. Meetup, people don't understand the difference between meetup and an event, and these things are very important. As we all know, we need to be part of a group, a part of a community. That is how we are going to benefit and learn, because things are changing. To be honest, I am scared of the future. I am really scared of the future, and I am also trying to get a network of trusted people around me so that we can grow together. The motto of my community is also, if you can see, grow together, and we cannot be in isolation. Things are moving very, very fast, and thank you everyone, and it was very nice for all of you to join in. Just one thing I will also tell, I have tried to record it on this particular podcast. LinkedIn does not give you access to recording because this is an audio event, but I have recorded this and I'm going to put it on YouTube and Spotify and all the podcast platforms. So you can go through it again. If any of your friends are interested to hear this, you can send it to them as well, and you can also request them about this community as well. So this is a very good way, because I know there were 200 people who registered, and many people also did not join. But whoever has joined and they did not join completely, the complete 1 hour 20 minutes recording will be there on YouTube and other channels for you to go back and listen again if you want to. And thank you everyone for your time on a Saturday afternoon. And whoever want to speak to me one-on-one can surely ping me on LinkedIn. I may not respond immediately because I have a lot of messages, but I will surely get back to you. But the best way to get in touch with me and all the experts is the community as well, because that is also one thing I also am monitoring actively. So thank you everyone, and the call got extended by 22 minutes, but it was a very healthy discussion, and thank you all for patiently listening, and have a great day, and see you in the next call. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you everyone. If anyone, okay. I have to get on another call. That's why I have to end this. If I did not have the call, I could have continued the call. I'm sorry, but next time we will keep it for 1.5 hours, because I'm seeing that people are. We can have it open, and if you guys want to continue, I can just take your questions offline, and I have to end this because I'm sorry, I have to get on another call. So thank you very much. And next time what I will plan, I will have the call and I will keep 30 minutes open window. So any one of you who are here can talk among each other. But the problem is, I'm just trying out new things right now. So if you have any suggestions, I'm open to suggestions, feedbacks. You can always give me how to make it more interactive. I know that still there are some more questions. Shan and Chiranjeev, if you are here, you want to add anything before I close it? Because you are there in the speakers panel, you want to add anything before I close this call?
Nothing much. I just want to say thank you everyone, and thank you for organizing this. We would like to have more discussions on this, and thanks for the initiative, and it really helps everyone, I guess.
Thank you.
Thank you very much everyone for coming here. AI is really a big, it's an umbrella of many things, so it keeps on exploding with many new applications and computer programs, and we can make money from this. We can learn from it. We can do something with it.
So
thank you guys for following. Let's get better.
Shan, one more thing I know. One thing before I end. The problem is people are leaving, but problem is the fake AI experts that have come up in the last 3 months is concerning me a lot, and they are giving misinformation about AI on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on all the platforms, on TikTok, Instagram. They are giving wrong information, and that is what is actually hurting me more, because people are getting misguided. And that is the thing that I am pushing this more and more. I'm having weekly, as I told, 2 events, 1 podcast to talk about these things, to try to create awareness about the correct things. So I tell and I appeal to people, whoever are listening to me, maybe recording, is see the source of the person who's talking, see his credibility. If he is just a content creator who is just started, who is just a student, who is only 20 years, and he is telling you things, look at his credibility before you even take it, accept it. Because this is one thing that is very hurting for me when people tell that I feel this. How do you know? I saw this TikTok, I saw this video. So please do your research before you accept anything, and that's why this is also a very big motivation for me. As Shan also told, AI is big, you can make money out of it. People tell that, but it is not so easy, Shan. It is not so easy to make money. So people are making money.
Okay.
People are making money by making fool of other people, right? People are making money by getting YouTube views, YouTube things. But the real people who are making money are the people who are learning AI, who are building products, who are solving a business problem, who are giving value. People who are telling that you can make money out of AI are making money through advertisements and through marketing. But the real people who are making money are the The big money is the people who learn, who build products to solve real business problems, and this is very, very important. So thank you everyone. So that's why Shan, so that's why please understand, making money should be your last thing. Making money should be your last thing. I know everyone talks about money,
Yes.
but you have to
Yes, I understand.
so this is the thing. So Shankarjit is there. Shankarjit also joined in, and I'm going to end the call now. I was just talking about the feedback that is there. Shankarjit is a part of the community. He always tries to solve problems, and I thank everyone. All the early people who are joining the community right now are going to be there, help people grow, and I always ask for feedbacks. You can give me feedbacks on Discord or LinkedIn how to make it better. Or any one of you who want to also talk about their experience suggestion can join the meetup. So meetup, I'm going to have open it more and more. And thank you everyone. I have to join another call right now, and take care. Bye bye. I'm ending it. See you.